Advice for people that are looking for a serious guy. One that will stand up for you, one that has God at the centre, one that is kind of willing to put you first. In our case, I did the pursuing. So to all the ladies out there, don't feel like you can't do some pursuing if you want to. I guess traditionally, often we think that it's the guy that we're waiting for to make the first move, which is great. But if you're a bit of a control freak like me, and you like to know where you stand, and you want to make the first move, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. 21st century woman. Whoop. I think the only thing that I found hard, well, I think we both found it hard, is that if you've been kind of dating somebody for a while, for us to go from like 5 years of saying auntie and uncle to suddenly on the day after you've got married saying mum and dad, that was weird.
That was a big job. Yeah, we have at least one day a month to just to spend time to go out, get to know each other. For how's your day, how's your week. That key date is something that will keep you going, full stop. Because life does get busy and sometimes you lose focus.
I think the key thing is just spending quality time together and getting out of your normal environment. So actually leaving the house, even if that's just going for a walk or, you know, just doing something that you both enjoy together. It doesn't have to break the bank. And quite frankly, Nando's Friday is becoming quite a thing in our family, and we all know that that's cheap and cheerful and delightfully wholesome. I think it's really important to pray together, even before you get married, and with the lead up to the wedding, and even as just dating, being a couple. Praying together is something that we found was really good, brought us closer together, especially if you're doing the long distance thing. We did that for a while, and those weekends become quite quality time. You weren't born yet, so. And then once you get married, finding times to pray together. Now everybody's busy, get home at the end of the day after work and you're like tired. So sometimes that is a struggle, but actually kind of building each other up and kind of pushing each other in that direction. So if I'm falling asleep, he'll nudge me, wake up, we need to pray. That sort of thing. So being accountable to each other is also important.
Yeah, that's right. You have to share the house. You have to share the roles in your house. We take it in turns. We've got a role in the house effectively. We take it in turns to cook. We now take it in turns to do the laundry, although that was my job. But yeah, ironing, I love to do the ironing myself.
I hate ironing, so. That was wonderful. It's part of the reason why I married him.
I find it therapeutic to iron. We do work as a team, and if one of us can't do it, you step in. It's not a case of, oh, you didn't do the washing, I'm going to leave the washing to you, because that doesn't happen. And effectively, if someone can't do the washing because they're busy,
it doesn't get done.
It doesn't get done. So I was terrified. I wouldn't say, so I found the person I wanted to be with, so why be terrified? Or, no, I'm not going to answer that one. That's just, why do you want to know that? Okay.
I was terrified. I was very excited actually. So, there, I've said it. Does it make me less of a Christian? No, because God made sex, so I was looking forward to it. Damn it. The question is that what do you do if you realise that each other's on opposite sides of the spectrum? Well, once again, communication is the key. You should be able to speak to your wife or husband and tell them things that you like and things that you don't like when it comes to being intimate. Because if you just let them assume, they'll be doing something that they think you like and you'll just have to be pretending that you like it, and nobody wants that. So just, I know, it can be awkward maybe at first, but you know, they're your husband, they're your wife, so you should be able to talk to them about anything, and it will make the whole experience much more enjoyable for both of you if you're honest about how you feel and what things you like and what things you don't like.
Gets you far. Little bits and pieces, yeah.
Find a little lift, the corridor, little peck.
Little things such as the touching of the shoulder, the stroking of the face, the kiss here every now and then. It's not a big deal. Don't be scared to do it. You are showing the love that you have to your husband or wife?
That wasn't planned either.
Date nights are now date evenings. But yeah, it's still enjoyable, and she does bring so much joy to our lives.
I think it's also important not to forget that you are married to somebody, although that little person is taking all your time. Having time for each other, which we're still trying to do. Although she always wakes up at the opportune moment when we might be, you know, wanting to have a bit of cuddle time, if you know what I mean. She always wakes up at the exact same moment, so yeah. Why are you covering your face? It's true. Yeah, it's good to still have time for each other. And cut. So, submission. Making sure your husband has the last chicken wing.
That's what it looks like.
No, take two.
After you get married, you move into a house. You make the house a home at that point.
Sorry, continue.
Cut. Humour is good in a relationship. I don't know what makes me funny, but this is hilarious.
Okay, go on, continue.
Come on.